breaking news. We come to you on this Friday afternoon with the new information that we do have the names of the Dallas Maverick players that have been exposed to and or tested positive for COVID. They are Dorian Finney-Smith, Josh Richardson, and Jalen Brunson. Three players who played significant minutes in the last game for the Mavericks. And this has led to a lot of questions about the NBA's policy on how they determine who needs to sit out. Why aren't the Nuggets having to sit out and things of that nature? So first of all, we have to hope that whoever it was that tested positive of the three, that they have a speedy recovery, don't show any symptoms or anything like that as well, and that the other players don't end up testing positive later, because then we could get into some more serious issues with the team. And I mean, these are three big time rotational players. Richardson and Finney-Smith consistently play the second or third most minutes on any given night, and then of course Brunson is Luka's primary backup, really. When you think about it, when Luka was out, he was the one who started in his place. Trey Burke is currently out with a separate illness, apparently, because he's not one of the three listed here. So we don't know how long he's going to be out. So right now we're down 4 guys. 5 if you include Porzingis. And that leaves us with technically 12 guys, with 4 of those guys, my math is off right now. I think 4 of those guys, I don't have time to do this. 4 of those guys being rookies, when the rookies haven't really been getting any playing time. Josh Green got some playing time recently, but it puts us in a really, really weird spot. I'm going to pull up the roster real quick. But before I do that, actually, I do want to go over the NBA's protocol. So I think it was Rachel Nichols who posted a video earlier, so you can probably find that on her timeline. But Rachel Nichols kind of broke it down. Basically, the league has determined in some way that the threshold for considering a threat level exposure is 15 minutes of constant contact in a confined space. So for example, the Houston Rockets players that all missed several games due to an exposure event, they were at a player's apartment getting haircuts. So they all were in one space, no masks. They were exposed. Players on another team, I think the Bulls have 4 guys currently that are out due to protocols. They were playing video games in one of the players' hotel room. So things like that with Dorian Finney-Smith, Brunson, and Richardson, you have to assume something similar to that, where they were all in a room playing games or something along those lines. And fortunately, Luka was not exposed, because that could be really devastating, not just on a COVID exposure level, but just basketball-wise as well. And, you know, it feels bad to kind of trivialize it to basketball, but so far, fortunately, besides the Mo Bamba situation, there haven't been a lot of NBA players that have shown real symptoms in this latest round. And Bamba has worked his way back, so he's back with the team now, so that's good. But, yeah, if you look at it from a basketball standpoint, this is going to affect our rotation dramatically. We lose 2 starters in Richardson and Finney-Smith, so who fills in those spots? Tim Hardaway Jr. is an easy call to fill in one of those spots. But then who else do we go? Do we put James Johnson in the starting lineup? Josh Green, does he jump all the way to the starting lineup? Because I doubt we want to put Brunson in there and have our bench be all rookies, pretty much. Wes Iwundu probably is a prime candidate to jump up. Hope maybe we get Trey Burke back. Again, we don't know what his illness situation is, but we could be in a situation where guys like Nate Hinton, Josh Green, Tyrell Terry, or Tyler Bay ends up going from not playing at all to playing 15 minutes, significant minutes in a game against one of the teams that I believe is near the top of the league right now in the Orlando Magic. who have their own injury issues. Yes, they're number 2 in the East right now, 6-2. Vucevic is playing out of his mind. They did just lose Markelle Fultz. I think Aaron Gordon missed tonight. So they're having their own issues right now. Fournier missed tonight as well. So they have their own issues right now with injuries, but it hasn't stopped them from winning games. So we knew it was going to happen eventually. I mean, it was a good chance that it was going to happen eventually. You hate that it happened coming off of a huge win like we had last night. We have to hope that this doesn't end up being a trend for the league where, guys are just testing positive left and right, and we end up having to shut the league down. The league seems to be very nonchalant about how this is going. They seem to think that their protocols are working. The only games that have been affected by the COVID cases was the Rockets situation, and that was mostly because James Harden. Without James Harden doing whatever he was doing before the season started, they would have had enough players to play that game despite half the team being exposed to COVID. So I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see how the Mavs adjust to this. And again, hopefully this is not some sort of wave sweeping through the league of guys testing positive, and nobody wants to see the league shut down. I decided to pop in and do an emergency pod because I had this platform and I've never done this before. So thanks for checking in. If you have any questions about the situation, always feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Bibbs Corner. I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to be uninformed. So if you ask me a question enough or bother me about something enough, I'm probably going to end up researching it. But again, thanks for checking in. I wanted to do this quick news break because I was seeing a lot of questions on the timeline. And just wanted to make sure I said my piece. Again, hopefully these guys, whoever tested positive, recovers quickly. The other two don't end up having the virus, and they're able to come back and pick up and keep things rolling. We got Porzingis coming back here probably within the next week or so. It's a tough time. Like, Mavs fans finally were gonna be happy and have the gang all together, and now we have this situation. So it is what it is. We have to deal with it. Keep a close eye on the news, of course. But until Saturday, unless something else happens, I'll see you guys. Peace. I heard you like breaking news, so I'm doing my best exhibit impression, and I'm going to give you some breaking news with your breaking news. As I went to post this, I saw that they are now listing Trey Burke as probable for Saturday, which is huge because that now gives us the flexibility to start either Burke or Brunson, leave the other one to come off the bench, move Hardaway into the starting lineup, and still have a veteran to lead that second group. Or we can throw one of the rookies in the starting lineups and have two vets to come off the bench. So the Burke news gives us a little bit more flexibility for this Saturday. The Magic, as I see, are currently being dog-walked by the Rockets. So I mentioned earlier that they have a ton of guys out. We don't know if they're going to be back healthy. So we'll see. It might be a weird game Saturday. It might be a very weird game. Again, until then, peace.